You've made a report to council now. The rates have gone up. Can you tell us how much the rates have gone up, why they've gone up?
User fees were increased from $2 plus 30 cents a kilometer with a $5 minimum to $2 plus 50 cents a kilometer with a $7.50 minimum. It was a decision made by the board of directors of SMART. I can't speak to specific reasons. I'm sure there were several went into the process of that.
And that increase covers all the communities you serve, is that correct?
It does, yeah. The rates that we charge are the same in every municipality. We don't have different rates for different municipalities.
Now, go ahead.
No. How is this year looking? You seem a little worried about it.
It's difficult to tell at this point. I don't have any firm numbers. All I can, it appears that the number of calls we're getting are decreasing. But I won't know probably for another 3 or 4 months what the actual numbers are saying.
Now, you mentioned that you had a huge amount of calls, 3,400 in December, but then our last winter was pretty bad and people didn't dare go out on their own. Would that attribute to some of the increase and maybe some of the falling off now?
By last winter, you mean like a year ago, this past February, sort of?
You said December.
December was extraordinarily busy. We did wasn't 3,400 phone calls, but 3,400 rides that we did. December was a fairly mild month, as I recall. It was easy to get around. Winter didn't really come in until the first week of January, so I can't really attribute anything in December to the weather. It was just another busy month in a string of busy months last year. So, but it was the busiest month that SMART had ever had. But we'll kind of have to wait and see how this year plays out.
You don't sound as bubbly as you have in the past. Now, I know you've been ill, but do you have concerns about SMART, as alluded to by Ken?
No, I don't have any concerns about SMART as a viable service or anything like that. It will be there for the residents of the municipalities, as long as the municipal councils want it to be there. It will be there for them. So no, I don't have any concerns that way as far as SMART. It's disappointing to see the ridership numbers going down. It was good to see them going up. But we'll see how the year unfolds. It's early. It's too early to tell at this point.
Now, you have some municipalities that are far busier than others. Are you looking at trying to bring any others on board?
Yep, I've been talking to a couple of municipalities in Grey County about joining the service. So, and I'm optimistic that they'll be joining the service. So.
Who are they?
We've been providing service under contract in Chatsworth, and I'm optimistic that they'll be joining as a full partner, and I've been talking to Grey Highlands as well.
Has the drop in ridership resulted in any layoffs of any type, because you brought extra people on when you were busy?
Not at this point, and I don't foresee any. At this point, year over year, we're still up. It's just when you start looking at how last year had grown month over month, things are there's fewer rides. But then of course we had January and February, which were tough months to be out and about. And as I said, at this point I don't have any firm numbers. It's only anecdotal. Sitting in the office, and you know how often the phone rings, and or how often it was ringing compared to maybe not so much. But that may have to do with the winter we've had. It was very cold, and a lot of people didn't go out. So it'll take till June or even the end of summer before we have a really good idea of where the ridership numbers are going.